Alexander Grant was a name known worldwide. At just 35 years old, he had amassed a fortune of $30 billion through his groundbreaking tech innovations. His name graced the covers of magazines, his speeches inspired millions, and his lifestyle was the epitome of luxury. But behind the closed doors of his sprawling mansion, Alexander felt hollow. Despite the riches, the accolades, and the admiration of millions, one thing eluded him: genuine love. Alexander had grown tired of meeting people who saw him as a walking bank account. Every date felt the same: women dazzled by his wealth, trying to impress him with their beauty or sophistication, but none truly cared for the man behind the money. He began to wonder if it was even possible to find someone who could love him for who he really was. One evening, as he sat alone in his grand living room, an idea struck him. If wealth and status were the barriers to finding true love, what if he removed them entirely? What if he became someone ordinary, someone unnoticed? That night, Alexander made a bold decision. He would go undercover as a security guard in one of his own companies to experience life from a different perspective and, perhaps, find the connection he longed for. A new identity. The transformation wasn't easy. Alexander traded his custom suits and luxury watches for a simple uniform and a name badge that read Alex. He studied basic security procedures, practiced a working-class accent, and even rented a modest one-bedroom apartment near the company's headquarters. He kept his true identity a secret, even from the HR department, using a fake resume to get hired as a night shift security guard. On his first day, Alex felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The office, which he had visited countless times as the CEO, looked completely different from this perspective. Gone were the VIP meetings and red carpet treatment. Instead, he found himself standing at the entrance, greeting employees, checking badges, and learning the quirks of his new coworkers. Life as a security guard. Life as a security guard was humbling. The hours were long, the pay was modest, and the work was far removed from the luxury Alexander was accustomed to. But he embraced the challenge. For the first time in years, he felt invisible, free from the expectations that came with his billionaire status. He began to observe people closely. As Alex, he found it easier to strike up genuine conversations with the employees. He learned about their struggles, their dreams, and their kindness. These were moments of connection he had never experienced as the CEO. Meeting Emily. One day, Alex noticed a young woman in the office who stood out, not for her looks, but for her warmth. Emily was a marketing assistant, always ready to help others, whether it was covering for a sick coworker or organizing charity events. She had a natural charm and a genuine smile that brightened everyone's day. Alex found himself drawn to her. Unlike the people he had encountered in his old life, Emily was unpretentious and grounded. She treated everyone with the same kindness, whether they were executives or security guards. Their first conversation happened by chance. Emily was struggling to carry a stack of presentation boards, and Alex offered to help. Grateful, she struck up a conversation, and they discovered they had much in common. They both loved classic literature, had a passion for travel, and valued honesty above all else. A growing connection. Over the weeks, Alex and Emily grew closer. They shared coffee breaks, swapped stories, and laughed about office quirks. Emily opened up about her dream of starting her own nonprofit to help underprivileged children, a dream that resonated deeply with Alex. For the first time in years, he felt like someone truly saw him, not the billionaire, but the man. Alex, however, was haunted by the secret he was keeping. As much as he enjoyed their growing connection, he knew he couldn't hide the truth forever. The revelation. One evening, Alex invited Emily to dinner. They met at a cozy little cafe far from the corporate office. As they shared a meal, Alex decided it was time to reveal his true identity. "Emily," he began nervously, "there's something I need to tell you. I haven't been entirely honest about who I am." Emily looked confused but encouraged him to continue. "My name isn't just Alex. It's Alexander Grant. I'm the CEO of the company where we work." I came here undercover to find out what life was like for the people who work for me, and to find someone who might love me for who I really am, not what I have." For a moment, Emily was speechless. She stared at him, processing the revelation. Finally, she said, "You're the Alexander Grant? The billionaire?" Alex nodded, his heart pounding. "I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I was afraid it would change the way you saw me." Emily smiled softly. "It does change how I see you, but not in the way you think. The fact that you were willing to step away from your life and live like the rest of us, that says a lot about who you are. And that's the person I care about. A new beginning." From that moment, their relationship blossomed. Alex and Emily grew closer, not because of his wealth, but because of their shared values and mutual respect. Alex admired Emily's drive and compassion, and Emily admired Alex's humility and willingness to change. When Alex returned to his role as CEO, he brought Emily into his world, but they kept their relationship grounded. Together, they worked on launching Emily's nonprofit, using Alex's resources to make her dream a reality. The lesson. Alexander's journey taught him a valuable lesson: love isn't about wealth, status, or appearances. It's about finding someone who sees the real you and loves you for it. In Emily, Alex found not just a partner, but a best friend and equal, a true love he would cherish forever. And for Emily, she found a man who was willing to go to extraordinary lengths to find authenticity, proving that sometimes, the greatest wealth is a genuine connection. Please subscribe to our channel for stories. Thanks.